Okay, excuse me. In today's video, we're going to demonstrate how to create something that I saw in Louisiana Hobby Guy called a broken heart. And what it kind of looks like at the end is something that looks like this. There's the heart shape. You can see that it's broken down the middle and a picture in the background. Now the picture I'm going to be using is a little bit different than this. So we'll see how close I can get. But the principle that we're going to use is pretty much the same. So let me switch over to Lightburn and get started. So the first thing we need is we need our heart shape. So I'm going to bring my heart shape there. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so we can see it. The layer color doesn't really matter. Now the next part is a little tricky. We are going to create a lightning bolt-ish break for our heart. So I'm going to use my pencil tool and I'm going to start. I'm just going to make some zigzags here. And then we're going to go back. And snap into place. Okay, so there's my broken heart. Once again, the lightning bolt you're going to use can be a little bit different, but for now, this works just fine. So next thing is we want to break this shape. I'm going to split my heart into two pieces. So to do that, I'm going to select, wrong tool here. I'm going to select my heart, and then I'm going to select my lightning bolt, make sure they're both selected. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can use the subtract tool on the toolbar, but I like using my Boolean assistant, which pretty much gives me the same effect, and I want to subtract. Now, cool thing about this is it's still one piece. So to get it to be two pieces, I need to right click and I need to ungroup, and now I can take my right side of my heart and move it over. So next part is the photo. So I'm going to drag in a photo that I found on the internet. It's a bit of a wedding photo. It's really big. I'm going to scale this down a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to put the bride in the right side of the heart, and I want to set it so the groom is in the left side of the heart. And then I'm going to bring them back together-ish, almost exactly the way they were before. So what I want to do, and the way I do this is maybe a little bit different than everybody else, but I'm going to need to duplicate that photo because I need the groom's photo a bit later. Now I'm going to take my bride portion and I'm going to right click on the right side of my heart, and I'm going to apply mask to image. Oops, the wrong one here. Apply mask to image. Now my image is still there, but I need to bring it up so that I see my bride right about there. Okay. Now a bride is in there, so that's in the right side of my heart, and then I'm going to right click and I'm going to flatten my image mask. So I now have right side. Now I want to do the same thing with my groom. I'm going to bring him up here, and once again I'm going to apply mask to image, and I need my picture. Now I need my groom just about there, and I'm going to flatten the image. Boom. So now I have my two pieces, and if I join them together they should be just about perfect, but I'm going to leave them apart. And zoom in. Oops, let's center this a little bit better. And I'm going to zoom in a little, and I can take the pictures, I can rotate them, shift them apart a little bit, and now I have my wedding photo inside my broken heart, and it works pretty good. Now, the thing that I found, I was trying this with different images, and what I found was if the bride and groom, or the picture that I wanted, the couple is too close together, it's really, really hard to do that broken heart and have the bride on one side and the groom on the other. Now, if you want, you can take those two photos, you can group them together, and you can apply a border. And I'm going to go outward. Let's see if I can get this to be. I don't know if that's actually going to work because it's an image. Okay, that didn't work. So the other thing, if you're going to engrave this, the best thing to do is take your image and do a pass through. And that way Lightburn doesn't process the image, it goes directly to the laser. So there you have it. You have that broken heart. And once again, you can do this with different shapes, different pictures, depending on how you want to do it. You can do different cuts to make sure that you can get the effect that you want. But at least this gives you a sample of what can be done. And once again, Louisiana Hobby Guy, there's a video, an old video that I found. Let's see if I can find that again on my other screen. It's this one here where there's the actual one that he did, and you can see where this YouTube is. And it's Louisiana Hobby Guy is pretty good. Put this back where. Whatever, I'll fix that later. He's got some pretty good detailed tips and tricks. I'm just trying to put them into perspective that I know how they work. So I hope this was useful for you, and we'll see you soon on another video. Take care, everyone.